What was that defense? Okay, first off, hold on, hold on. 12 boards. Auctions given to us. We will start by taking a look at the auction, and I will give my evaluation of the bidding, because I also think that's probably a worthwhile thing to do. I mean, not just for educational purposes. Sometimes it helps us in the play. East opens 2 hearts. We are a little bit too good to overcall 3 diamonds, so we make a takeout double. I guess we're a lot a bit too good for a 3 diamond overcall. But partner's a passed hand. We can keep that in mind. Partner bids 2 no. Lebensal. They might have a weak hand. We bid 3 diamonds. I assume that this 3 diamond bid's okay. Like, we don't need much for 5 diamonds to be making. You know, a hand like Queen Jack 4th of clubs and a Doubleton diamond over there, and we can pitch our spade loser on the 4th club. I guess we might have a problem with 3 rounds of hearts coming through. So maybe we'll need a little bit more help than that. But yeah, it does feel like a little bit of an overcommitment with no heart stopper to just force to game ourselves. Like, we could have bid 3 hearts over 2 no to show a real game forcing hand. Partner bid 3 hearts anyway. Now we are game forcing. We bid 4 diamonds, which seems right. 3 spades is probably natural-ish. Sometimes you'll want 3 spades to be some sort of stalling bid, like I think 3 no could be the right spot, but I can't bid it myself. But here, you know, partner could easily have a spade suit. I mean, I don't think they're forced to bid 3 spades here with like a bad 5-card suit, and they're certainly not forced to bid it with a 4-card suit. So we could still have a 4-4 spade fit. We bid 4 diamonds. I wonder, could we have a slam? Partner would need a heart control, but not just a heart control. It couldn't be like the king. It would have to be the ace. I mean, I guess if partner's like king 3rd of hearts or king Doubleton of hearts, it doesn't matter what partner's heart length is, but they also have, say, queen 5th of clubs. We could have a slam, and that doesn't require them to have too much in the way of high cards. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we bid 4 diamonds. I mean, obviously stronger than 5 diamonds, I guess. Partner raises to 5 diamonds. Feel obligated to let this go. 9 of hearts lead. We will try the 10. He switches to clubs. That's good news for us. I mean, this looks like a singleton, but that's okay. We can win the ace, pull trumps, pitch a loser on the 3rd round of spades, and eventually make 12 tricks, or 11 tricks. We're going to lose a club to West's queen eventually. There's no real squeeze available to us. West has the clubs, East has the hearts, so East is always going to keep the heart ace. If we keep the 2 of hearts in hand, West will always keep the queen of clubs if we keep the 2 of clubs. So I'm just going to win the ace and claim 11 tricks. He switched to a Doubleton club. Why would they not just continue hearts? Wait, that was crazy. That was legitimately insane of East to switch to a Doubleton club there. That's so weird. All right, anyway, 400. We are now in 6 hearts. This feels like maybe not so interesting of a hand once again. We've opened a no trump 16 count. Partner has Texas to 4 hearts. Cupid 4 spades. So whenever this sort of thing happens, especially if you're not playing kickback, partner's basically asking you to bid 4 no trump. You should effectively oblige. They're going to say, look, I have a bunch of key cards, and I'm going to tell you how many. Please ask me about them. I will tell you how many I have, and then you can decide where the contract should end up. So we bid 4 no trump. Partner showed us 2 key cards with the heart queen. which doesn't really help us. Wow. Because we could be off the first two diamonds. I mean, we have to bid 6 hearts, but this feels like a weird sequence from partner. Maybe partner should have been asking about key cards. I guess they could be worried about club control. What is that? Why wouldn't partner show a void if they wanted to respond to key card? Like, I understand what they're doing, right? They don't want to bid key card because they have a bunch of, I mean, they have a void, so it wouldn't really help them to learn whether or not we have the spade ace. But man, if they just showed a void, and then I was able to ask about the void and they showed it was in spades, sure. I'm excited to then bid 7 hearts, knowing that their spade void is opposite very little wastage. Anyway, we had diamond lead. So we can just claim it trick 1, even if hearts are 2-0, which is possible. We can still rough the 3rd club. Missed another grand. Oopsies. Board 3. Maybe this hand will present a little bit more of a challenge in the play. Why did we get a trump lead on this auction? All right, we'll take a look. We have passed in first seat. West opened a spade. Partner made a takeout double. East bid a no trump. That's a scary bid. We bid 2 hearts, which I think is probably a good bid. We're a little bit on the light side for this, maybe, given that our side suit is spades, which West has completely wrapped up sitting behind us, but 2 hearts is okay. We are not vulnerable. We do have what is pretty likely to be a 4-4 heart fit. West bids 2 spades. Partner raises to 3 hearts. I think this is the way that 2 hearts could get punished a little bit, is partner's going to be more aggressive in raising because they have spade shortness. So we might end up too high for that reason, with a bunch of losers in the minor suits. But hey, sometimes West, who has opened the bidding, has the missing aces and kings in the minors. So we're in 3 hearts. We get a trump lead, which is weird and yet very effective. Looks like a singleton to me. I mean, okay, look, the robots can lead anything, but I'm certain West has the ace-king of spades. It's still very weird that West didn't lead the ace-king of spades. But if West had a doubleton heart, it just seems very unusual to lead a doubleton heart here. That doesn't really help prevent roughs. Or maybe said differently, leading a doubleton heart is not effective when the opponents have 9 hearts between them, which I think is often going to be the case on an auction like this. Like, my 2-heart bid will often be based on a 5-card heart suit. Whereas a singleton heart, trumps are splitting badly, and sometimes that means pulling trumps against a declarer is going to be effective. Like, East will be able to get in at some point and lead a second trump, and he'll pull 2 of our trumps for just 1 of theirs. Alright. So, with all that in mind, what do I do now? Like, there are a couple of options which could theoretically work well if West misdefends. Like, to start with, I could win the opening heart lead in hand and lead a club. And this might look to West like I'm leading a singleton club up towards the dummy. So they might just fly the ace of clubs, which would be helpful. Unfortunately, if I win the heart lead in hand and lead a club and West doesn't fly the ace of clubs, or if the ace of clubs is offside, then I haven't really started doing the thing that I believe is probably important, which is setting up the diamond suit. So, I think what I'm going to do is I will win the opening heart lead in hand, and I'm going to run the 10 of diamonds. I mean, East has to have something over here. And if West has a hand... So West doesn't have the heart queen, right? They wouldn't have led a heart if they did. And they certainly wouldn't have led the 8 from Queen 8 Doubleton or Queen 8 third. So West probably has the Ace King Jack of spades. They could have the Diamond King and not the club ace, but I think it's far more likely that West has the Ace of clubs and not the King of diamonds. Because East will need something for their 1 no trump bid, and that sounds more likely to be the Diamond King than the club ace. We could be wrong about this, but I think that's going to be plan 1. Why did East play the queen? I mean, thank you. All right. Not the... Oh, East had the King of spades. Rude. Returns a diamond. Well... I mean, we're in pretty good shape now. I bet diamonds are splitting. I mean, I can certainly ruff a diamond high to be safe. I'm a little worried about that line of play, though. If I ruff a diamond high and lead a club, West might hop up with the club ace and then play a spade, which taps dummy. And then if hearts happen to be 4-1... So what's my alternative? I could cross in hearts and lead a club. And now if West taps dummy by leading a spade, I don't know. I'm a little worried the diamonds aren't splitting. Only slightly, but that diamond return from East is a little bit suspicious to me. I could give up on taking 2 club tricks. I mean, I could ruff a diamond high and pull trumps, ending in dummy, run the diamond suit, and lead the king of clubs, and eventually I'm going to get 1 black suit trick, because even if West wins the ace and cashes the ace of spades, with trumps not splitting, then my queen of spades will still be a winner. So that would guarantee 9 tricks. I mean, I could make 10 tricks if the diamonds break and the hearts break. So what if I cash the king of hearts now? If I cash the king of hearts and hearts split, then I have a little bit of extra safety, right? I can cross to hand with the jack of hearts. I can lead a club. West will duck. Then I can test the diamonds. Well, I can always cash the king of hearts, so let's try this. Ooh, hearts do split. A weird lead by West. Alright, let's try the ace of diamonds now. Diamonds split too. Looks like we're good. We can just give up the club ace. Don't think that there was anything I could have done more at that point. So with diamonds 3-3 and the king on side, I mean, we could have taken to diamond hook. East 1 no trump bid is really bad. East does a 7 count, but it's not even a good 7. Also, what was 2 spades by West? Hello? Did anyone else see West bid 2 spades in this auction with a 5-card suit? They didn't have to bid, I bid 2 hearts. Right? Like, there's no reason for West to bid a second time. Wow. Okay. Cool story. On to board 4. Partner opens a diamond. East overcalls a heart. We bid 1 spade. I was talking with Kurt about this the other day. You know, what's the difference between 1 spade followed by 2 spades and just bidding 2 spades here? This to me looks like a hand that would prefer to just bid 2 spades. But anyway, we bid 1 spade. Goes 1 no trump by West. Of course, we play support doubles in this position, so partner had to bid 2 no trump to show their hand. I think most people don't play support doubles over a no trump overcall. They want double to show the strong hand so that you don't have this sort of scenario happening. But where did all the hearts go? I guess East has a bunch of hearts and just didn't have enough, or didn't want to jump to 2 hearts or 3 hearts. We bid 3 spades, which looks like the best that we can do. We only have a 4 count. Partner raises us to 4. This is one of the problems with bidding 1 spade first. We don't have, especially if we're not playing any sort of sign-offs over 2 no trump, which we would like to do, I think. 3 spades shows a little bit too much in the way of values, so we might be a bit too high here. We get the Queen of Hearts lead. nice suit by East. East has like Jack 10 7th or something, maybe. Well, we have some problems. So, I mean, technically, I can play spades for 2 losers if East has Jack 10 doubleton and West has Ace King third. I would need to get to my hand and lead spades towards the Queen. That's the only layout of the suit that I can actually pick up, though. And I'm not certain I want to, like, cross in clubs at trick 2. I definitely don't want to try and rough a heart to hand. So I think I'm tempted to just lead a low spade at trick 2. Win the ace of hearts, low spade. Start trying to pull trumps. Yeah. I mean, it would be nice if I knew the King of Hearts was cashing to pitch a diamond, but I don't. Like, hearts could be 7-1, and I think it's actually somewhat likely that they are. I'm just gonna lay a low spade. Okay. Good start. The King of Hearts held. We got to pitch a diamond. Now, that ace of spades looks... It's possible that East has flown ace of spades from like ace doubleton or even ace third. It seems pretty unlikely to me. I'm wondering if abandoning spades to try and ruff a club is a good plan right now. Like, if East roughs the third round of clubs, it probably isn't with a natural, because East would have 2 spades then, and West has 3, most likely. They're sort of roughing a loser, because I will have a 4th round club loser, but I might be able to guess the diamond suit. At this point, East has turned up with very little in terms of high cards, just the spade ace and the heart jack, and especially jack 6 of hearts, so I'd probably place them with the diamond ace. Play a diamond to the jack later. But obviously East could have the ace-queen of diamonds. That would give West a pretty bad hand once again for a no-trump. They say 8 to 11 high card points. Like, if West had nothing in diamonds, nothing in clubs, the queen of hearts and the king jack of spades. I mean, they could have the jack of clubs, right? Maybe I should just pull trumps and hope West has the diamond queen. That seems like a fair compromise. Okay, let's do that. Nope. Spades were not splitting. 7 of clubs switch. Fair enough. Let's win the ace, lead a diamond to the jack. Heart comes back. So West is trying to be clever, getting rid of their clubs. But, I mean, eventually they're going to have to let us get to that king of diamonds. If not, oh, the 9 of clubs is just good. Well, fair enough. What do I have? I have 2 more spade losers, right? Down 2. Not the greatest final contract. Maybe that could have been avoided. I mean, it's not as if 3 spades would have been much better. We still go down in that one. Board 5. We got to 3-0. Partner opened 3 clubs. We have a 17 count with ace doubleton of clubs. Partner's vulnerable. We tried 3-0. I mean, certainly if partner has king, queen, 7th of clubs, we're in pretty good shape. Not guaranteed. The spade ace could be offside and West leads a heart at trick 1. East gets in and puts a spade through. We could be in some trouble, but 3 no trumps probably a sensible spot. If partner doesn't have king, queen, 7th of clubs, they probably have to have something outside at this color, or at these colors, so 3 no trump seems pretty sensible. We get a diamond lead. Well, partner has a hand of some kind over there. All right, let's win the opening diamond lead. Looks like, as usual, West is leading from a bunch of small cards. So I'll win the ace. I'm going to knock out the ace of hearts. I don't think I'm going to unblock the king if I lead a heart and West hops up with the ace, which West might do to either switch to spades or continue diamonds. I think that play is a little bit too revealing, and I don't lack entries back to my hand. All right. Okay, well, East wins the ace of hearts. Returns a spade. We have a little bit of a guess here, but if we fly king and it's wrong, we're in a lot of trouble, so we'll play low. To the queen. West has both of them. And returns a diamond. Classic West. Doesn't even bother trying to continue playing on spades. And clubs were splitting, but I don't think we could have done better. We needed to knock out that heart ace to take more than 10 tricks on this lead. 6 diamonds, lots of slams today. Pass by East, we open a diamond. We have a 17 count. I mean, it's not a good 17, it's just a, as I see the auction, it's just a 1 diamond followed by 2 club rebid. But partner bids a heart, we bid 3 clubs, which is not a good bid on this hand. Singleton king of spades, not pulling its full weight. We do have 2 nice 5-5 suits, or 5-card suits here in the minors, but you should reserve your jump shifts for hands that really are game forcing, especially opposite partners, kind of minimum range for their responses, and not vulnerable. 1 heart could be based on almost nothing. And I mean, either way, the jump shift takes up so much room. Like, this is why false preferences were created. When we bid 2 clubs, partner's always going to bid 2 diamonds when they have any sort of hand, so we'll always get an opportunity to take a 3rd call. Partner jumps to 6 diamonds, which can't be a good bid. We're already game forcing, so 3 diamonds would have been enough, partner. Might we have a grand slam? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Partner just has a hand where I think 7 diamonds would make more sense than 6 diamonds if they wanted to gamble. I mean, they're looking at no losers in the majors, a 4-card diamond support, I mean, a bunch of aces and kings. Anyway, we have to pick up the diamond queen if we want to make this contract. Well, the queen of spades lead doesn't give a whole lot away. Like, imagine West had led a heart. If West had led a low heart, that would be a little bit of a weird lead. I mean, maybe not for the robots, but partners bid hearts. And the lead of a low heart could be away from an honor, like the queen or jack, which might easily blow a trick. So that would kind of indicate that West was afraid of leading other suits, kind of for similar reasons. And so if West had something like 3 small diamonds, they probably would have led a trump as opposed to a heart. But queen of spades looks like it's from an honor sequence. Queen jack 10, queen jack 9, it's also the unbid suit. Not a whole lot of information to go off of. I somewhat suspect spades are 6-2 or 6-4. I have the feeling that East might have a long spade suit. I mean, if West had 6 spades with the queen jack, they might have taken a call over a diamond. No guarantee. You know, they're kind of very much lacking in terms of high cards, but it's possible. Similarly with 5-card spade suit, they might have. So it kind of looks to me like East might have longer spades than West. Although spades could be 5-5, I suppose. It's just really hard to imagine that East has 4 of them. All right, let's win the king of spades. We get the 4 from East at trick 1. We just have so much in the way of high cards that I might not be able to read a lot into this, and we'll just have to play for the drop in diamonds. It seems a bit more likely, in fact, that the diamonds are going to be 2-2, given that the opponents have 10 spades and never bid, but you know, let's try a different thing, just for the sake of bringing it up. If you're playing against opponents who tend to give fairly honest count in suits, sometimes you can count out their entire shape by playing suits that aren't trump, like early in the play. So here, let's pretend for a second that spades are 5-5 between the 2 opponents' hands. So there's 8 more cards in each of their hands in hearts, clubs, and diamonds. Well, if I next lead the ace of clubs and the opponents are giving me honest count signals, which it's hard to say if they will here, like an opponent with jack doubleton of clubs isn't going to dump the jack, so I might not know which one of them has 3 clubs. But I could play the ace of clubs. Maybe I figure out which one of them has a specific holding in the club suit. I could then play the ace of hearts and maybe get a count signal in hearts, and that would allow me to count out the diamond suit, at least to some extent. I would know the parity of how many diamonds they have. For example, let's try it. Let's try it just to see if we can figure something out. So I'm going to play the ace of clubs. Hopefully it doesn't get roughed. Otherwise, this will be a bad experiment. Both opponents fall small, which is not helpful. That means that whoever has the doubleton didn't want to give true count. Can clubs ever be 4-1? No. Clubs can never be 4-1 if I believe their count signal. So I think I'm actually going to cash a second club, just to try and illustrate the point. I don't think that this is a good line of play, but okay. I think West has 3 clubs, and East, for whatever reason, didn't high-low from the 8 doubleton. Stephen Jagger says, so count signal is bad in this situation. Well, you have to determine who you're going to give more information to, right? That's how all defensive signaling works. If you think that your partner is going to misplay more likely if you give a wrong signal, then you should give the true signal. And so that's why I think people in general default to giving true, honest signals on defense. But here, like, I'm doing something specifically not pulling trumps to try and get a count in the other suit and figure out how to guess trumps. Yeah, in this situation, it's only going to help me. But let's try and work out what's going on in diamonds based on the count. So as I said, I think West is the one who gave honest count. East gave false count for whatever reason. They wanted to save the 8 of clubs. So they didn't high-low from a doubleton. So West has started with, let's say, 5 spades and 3 clubs. And now I'm going to lead the 5 of hearts. 5, 7, ace, 3. So it looks like West is playing high-low in hearts and East is playing low-high. So if I'm right, now I did originally say I think East has 6 spades, so we'll have to come back to this point. But it looks like West has an even number of hearts. And West has an odd number of clubs. And an easy way to think about this, if you're familiar with math and like parity in math, given that 4 suits have to add up to 13, every player has to have an odd number of odd length suits. So because West currently, we've assumed, has, let's say, 5 spades, they have an odd length club suit, an odd length spade suit, they must have an odd length diamond suit. Now we won't know if that is a distribution like 5, 4, 1, 3 or 5, 2, 3, 3, right? Those are the 2 most likely possibilities, assuming that the spades are actually 5, 5 between the 2 hands. I think I'm going to play the ace of spades and see if I get another signal. So East now plays the 2, and West the 5. I think East started with 6 spades, West had 4. So in that case, West has an even number of spades, an odd number of clubs, an even number of hearts, therefore an even number of diamonds. So we should be able to play a diamond to the ace or king of diamonds, it doesn't really matter, and play for the 2-2 split, which I think is going to be my plan. No! Which we could have done from the very start. Wow, East had 7 spades. East had 7 spades. That's crazy to me. Okay, East never took a call with a 7-card spade suit. West led the queen of spades from queen jack third. The latter being a little bit more likely. How do I know clubs is not 4-1? I mean, we don't. This is just trying to give an example of how to utilize this. But when both opponents play a low club, assuming that they're all giving honest count signals, there's no way that one of them would not play high-low from a 4-card suit, because like they would know that saving the 8 of clubs would not be useful. I don't know why East didn't high-low from 8 to Doubleton, but it just wouldn't make any sense for, like, yeah. Anyway, I don't know if that's a good description, but I think you kind of rationalize or reason it out and be like, if clubs were 4-1, are these the cards they would have played? Anyway, so we were almost right. We were almost right that West had an odd link in spades, but it was actually 3 and not 5. All right, board 7. So after all that, we could have got there in about 2 seconds by just taking the percentage play in diamonds. We have passed. West opened a no trump. Partner bid 2 clubs single suited. 2 diamonds by East. 2 hearts by West. Pass, pass. I don't understand the 2 spade bid, but apparently systemically this is fine. Why would 2 spades show a 4-card suit here? I don't know. I don't get it. But here we are. We're in 2 spades. Great. You know, I guess this is like the same effect as our takeout double, but instead of doubling, we bid 2 spades. Perfect. I wonder if double would have been penalty then. I'm not sure. Why are we in 2 spades? Why did partner not pull to diamonds? Like, we had the systemic agreement that this shows a 4-card spade suit, and yet partner is like, nope, good here. Also, should partner be bidding with this hand? I don't think so, right? You never get to show your suit when you overcall 2 clubs on this hand. So what's the point in overcalling 2 clubs if you never get to show your suit? I don't know. Weird question. Yeah, this is definitely one of the BBO robot moments of all time. Well, ace of hearts lead. We're in our 4-2 fit, which is exactly where I wanted to end up. And hearts are 6-2. Cool, 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 cool. Let's pitch something. I guess we'll throw a club. I'm worried about diamonds being 4-1. Do I have a count on high cards? Partner had 10. East has at least 3. That gets us up to 13. I started with 11, which gets us up to 24. So West has everything else, including the diamond queen. Okay. Sure. So I guess our plan is to like try and pull trumps or something. This diamond switch kind of sucks. Okay. So I lead a spade to the queen, right? And that'll probably win. And then what? If I continue a spade, West gets in, plays a diamond, which East might ruff, and then another heart comes through. Okay, yep. which promotes another trump trick for West, which is like fine or whatever. And then I'm still going to lose 2 clubs from there because the diamonds are stranded. Is there anything I can do about that? What if... What if I play another diamond now and East ruffs? So East would be like, I'm basically playing East for like 3, 6, 1, 3. Okay. 3, 6, 1, 3. Right. So if he switches to clubs, fine, I lose 2 club tricks, but a 3rd round of clubs doesn't hurt. A 4th round of diamonds... Or 3rd round of diamonds, East like ruffs with a middle spot. I can like over ruff. And then lead a spade. I mean, whatever. Diamonds are always 3-2, right? Like, let's just lead a spade. Ooh, hello. Okay. Okay. What? Nice diamond switch by West. Also, nice heart continuation by East. He's just sitting on the singleton club, like no reason to switch to that card, huh? Wow. So what's West's shape? West started with 3-2, 3-5. And East started with 4-6-2-1. Yeah? So East has a doubleton spade left. West has a doubleton spade left. No, West has a singleton spade left. Well, this is a problem, isn't it? I think I'm losing another trick from here. Because if I pitch a club and rough and dummy, West pitches a diamond. But now I have to play the ace of diamonds, which holds, but getting back to my hand to pull the last trumps is impossible, because West, having pitched a diamond, is out of diamonds at this point. If I pitch a diamond, so does West, I rough and dummy, but my jack of clubs is not a winner. So again, I can cash the ace of diamonds to pitch the jack of clubs, but we have the same problem. If I rough with the 6 of spades, West over roughs. So I rough with the queen, I go ace of diamonds, which holds, king of diamonds, but East roughs, and my jack of clubs loses. There's nothing I can do. What's the most challenging defense? I guess pitch the jack of clubs? I don't know. Okay. There's the diamond pitch. So ace of diamonds. Yeah. I mean, if the 6 of spades holds, we have the rest, but if I rough with the 6 of spades and West over roughs, then they give partner a club rough, so I just have to pitch the king of clubs. All right. Down 2. Could we have done better? I don't think so. I mean, that looked like very friendly defense, leading a spade up towards the queen and West wins the ace. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe they knew what they were doing the whole time. 5 boards to go. We're now in 2 diamonds. Pass, pass, pass. We open a diamond in 4th seat. On this collection of trash, 12 count. Seems good. Partner makes an inverted minor raise by a passed hand, which I think is generally not a great system. 3rd hand opener passes. There are so many things wrong with that statement. First off, we're in 4th seat, but okay. We're in 2 diamonds. We get a heart lead. I don't know, maybe we were supposed to bid 2-0 with this hand. Oh yeah, forcing to 2-0. I mean, this just... Yep, that's what happened. Heart to the king. This is a great spot for the defenders to actually false card. We'll play low. Diamond switch. That's not too scary. I mean, definitely our plan is going to be to set up the club suit. I should probably cover this card. You know, if West does happen to have the king, 7-6 deuce of diamonds, and I play low, West will be able to play the 2. And I don't know, I guess I feel like that makes things complicated for us. Maybe it doesn't. Where do I want to win this trick? I suppose maybe I want to lead like a club to the 10 next, or a club to the ace, club to the queen. Right? What are the odds that East has the club king when East is turned up with the ace king of hearts? Pretty low. So high cards kind of looks like West has the diamond king. I mean, presumably East doesn't have the spade ace or club king, otherwise they might have opened the bidding in 3rd seat, but maybe not. Robots wouldn't have opened the 10 count. But if not, that places West with the diamond king, spade ace, and club king, which is also a 10 count. So there's a jack of clubs floating around somewhere, but I guess it all adds up. All right, let's win the 9 of diamonds and go club to the ace, club to the... Ooh. Okay. Ace of spades. Spade. Let's win the king. Let's try a diamond hook. Diamonds have split. We have made our 10 tricks. Way to go, us. Could rough the club suit good if necessary. What was the jack of clubs from East? Why did East play the jack of clubs? Why would East ever play the jack of clubs there from Jack the Third? That was so weird. That was a really weird play. All right, 4 boards to go. How did we get to this miserable spot? Partner opens a club. 1 spade by East, we made a negative double. Looks great. We have, what, 16? That's a pretty good hand. 2 spades. Pass, pass. We're favorable. We balance 3 now. Yeah, tricky position. I guess we have a little bit too much to just float out 2 spades. I mean, I would love to have a penalty double at this point. The opponents are in so much trouble on trump leads, but it's hard to get partner to pass. Like, if we double, partner's always bidding 3 clubs over there, right? Or 3 hearts or something. I guess 3-0 is about all we can do. We could try 3 spades if we think that slam might have some play, but partner didn't take action over 2 spades. Maybe it's possible that they have, especially not playing good bad 2-no trump, partner could have like singleton spade, king doubleton of hearts, queen jack fourth of diamonds, and king queen sixth of clubs. 6 clubs is pretty good on that layout. I don't know, maybe we should bid 3 spades rather than 3-no, but I mean, it's like, what? But partner then has to bid 3-no? I don't think we have a lot of room to necessarily explore on this auction. We could reopen double. Reopen double and then bid 3-no. Okay. So partner has a 10 count. Congrats to them. Thanks, part. We've missed what looks like may well be a cold grand slam, depending on where the diamond queen is. Or we might just go down in 3-no trump if clubs split badly. All of these things could happen. I would love to be in 6 clubs, at least. Spade to the king. I will win this. We might take all 13 tricks. Let's test the club suit. Okay, clubs have split. Let's run some clubs. Heart pitch by East. So East is the 1 spade overcaller. We do expect them to have a lot of the missing high cards. Spade opening lead went to the king. West has the queen of spades. East is pitching an awful lot of spades. It's a diamond pitch by West. I mean, yeah, all these spade pitches by East make me suspicious that the diamond queen is offside. But because East has pitched so many spades, I think I can actually set up the diamonds. Unless they're 4-0. Okay, let's throw a heart. Let's lead a diamond, and we'll see what happens on this trick. I don't know. I'm just going to duck a diamond trick to East. They can't really cash for AMA spades anymore. Seems like they... Really? West pitched a diamond? No, 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 no. So what is East's hand if they started with queen doubleton of diamonds? I guess they would be king, jack, 10, fifth of spades, king, queen, fourth of hearts, queen, doubleton of diamonds, and a doubleton club. Or was it jack, doubleton of clubs? I don't remember. And so West would have queen, third of spades, nothing in hearts. No, this doesn't add up. Maybe East doesn't have the king, queen of hearts. Maybe they only have one of them. So West has like queen of spades, king of hearts. It's still not much of a 2-spade bid. And West doesn't have shortness anywhere. I don't know, something's really not adding up on this hand. Because East had a lot of hearts to discard that they decided not to. So I'm pretty sure East has to have at least one heart on her. Like, East was doing their best to pitch all of their spade winners. I'm going to play the ace. All right. East pitched hearts because they knew that we could bring the diamond suit home. Or, sorry, East pitched spades because they knew we could bring the diamond suit home, so their spades were never going to take tricks. I mean, if they didn't pitch all those spades, it would have been maybe a little bit... Well, maybe that would have actually convinced me more to take the ace, king of diamonds, because then we could go down if I took the diamond finesse and it lost. All right, 520, 3 boards to go. Pass by East, we open a club, we have an 18 count, Westover calls a spade, 2 clubs by partner, 2 hearts is a really bad bid. I do not like this bid at all. Because partner has already denied 4 hearts, they would have made a negative double. 2 hearts really should show a very distributional hand. Otherwise, why tell the opponents that we have a heart suit? We would rather just bid 2 no trump with our hand and have them guess about which major to lead, right? Our spade stopper's flimsy, but I mean, what are we doing? Are we really bidding to 5 clubs on these cards? Probably not. So 2 hearts seems really bad. Partner bids 2 spades, we bid 2 no, partner bids 3 spades. I am suspicious about what partner's doing at this point in time. Like, 2 spades obviously just asking about a spade stopper, but when we show the spade stopper and partner still expresses doubt about no trump, I think partner's pretty likely to have a singleton spade, which makes me somewhat scared of our prospects in 3 no. I might now go looking for a 4-3 heart fit or a 5-3 club fit or something. Like 4 hearts or 5 clubs might just be a better game, even if we're playing a Moisian, because we don't really have a spade stopper. But it's suspicious because East didn't raise spades and West didn't rebid 2 spades. So if partner really has a singleton spade, where's the opponent's bidding? I don't know. Partner could have a maximum like 9 or 10 high card points here. East could have 3 spades to an honor and just not enough values to take a call vulnerable. Oh yeah, this is not at all what partners showed in the auction. Cool. Jack of spades lead. Fortunately, we do have 7 spades between us, so East will win this trick, return a spade, but my queen will remain as a stopper. We got 4 clubs, 2 diamonds, a spade is 7 tricks. That's a good start. West probably has the heart ace, given that East has one of the spade honors. Okay. I don't think there's much we can do other than give up a heart to West, and they'll cash a 5th defensive trick. They'll get 4 spades and the ace of hearts. Meanwhile, we'll get 4 clubs, 2 diamonds, a heart, and a spade for 8. West switches to diamonds. We have a chance. Okay. So still pretty certain that the ace of hearts is offside. Although now I've kind of pitched my ability to make the contract if the ace of hearts is onside. Because I could have just led hearts up to the king, queen twice. And now I can't do that anymore. Which is fine. I mean, yeah. maybe this was bad. This is probably really bad of me. That's okay, though. We're going to lead our heart to the king. Okay, the ace of hearts was offside, so it just didn't matter what I did. Fair enough. We don't have a real squeeze, and this is one of the situations where this 2-heart bid is really going to come back to bite us, because now the opponents know we have 4 hearts. They know our entire distribution. So East is going to have no trouble in the end position keeping heart length and abandoning diamonds when we run the club suit here. Or the other way around. Wait. East, as I said, East is going to have no trouble. Same with West. West is going to have no trouble keeping heart. What was that defense? Okay, first off, hold on. First important point. I don't think there's actually some sort of like legitimate squeeze, right? That I'm missing. West could have just like cleared the spade suit because they have an entry. What was this queen of diamonds play? Like, am I just blind or something to some sort of squeeze possibility? Nope. Queen of diamonds also beats the contract because, again, there was no squeeze, right? Like, even if one of the opponents had diamond length and heart length, they have a full count on our hand and we don't have the required entries. Still not sure why they didn't return a spade. That was weird. Why would they not return a spade? But queen of diamonds to the king. We let a heart to the king. Fine. Now they clear the spade suit, but then why did both opponents pitch hearts on all of the clubs? Like what is West doing? What is West doing? Again, the 2-heart bid should have given everything. Ooh, look at this. 2 hearts shows 5 clubs and 4 hearts. As I said, I think it should. Anyway, that was a plus 600. We'll take it. We totally got him there. Wow. What a hand. 2 boards to go. We passed in first seat. West opened a club. Partner bid a diamond. East bid a spade. I hate 2 hearts. I do not think 2 hearts is a good bid at all. We don't have diamond support. We have no guarantee of a heart bid. We don't have much in terms of values. Our spade suit is poorly positioned, with East having spades over there. No fitting honors in partner suit. Singleton queen of clubs is bad. I think this bid... we need like an extra couple of cards. I mean, if the queen of clubs was the queen of hearts, then it's probably okay. I would very much prefer to have a little bit of diamond support though, like Jack Doubleton of diamonds maybe in addition. Well, partner raises us to 3 hearts. No surprise, someone has to have values at this table, and it's not us. So here we are. We get the 6 of clubs lead, and... who opened? West opened, right? So West opened a club, their partner bid a spade, and West decided not to lead spades. I guess East probably has a hand like King Jack 10, 5th of spades maybe, and the Queen of Hearts, something like that. And West just has all of the aces, ace of diamonds, ace of spades, ace of hearts. That would make sense. I think I'm going to lead a diamond at trick 2. I think I'm going to win the queen of clubs and lead a diamond at trick 2. Like, I could exit a spade and try and cross-ref some spades and minor suits in my hand, which is, I think, ultimately going to be my plan, but I want to score a diamond trick. And West is definitely going to be scared of ducking the diamond ace when I lead a diamond up. So I should be able to get 4 minor suit tricks this way. Okay. I mean, sure, you know, like we were close. We definitely almost figured out the hand. This was Ace has 6 diamonds? Whoopsies. Well, that's good. That's, yeah, I'm excited about that. Okay, yep. Yeah, another diamond. No, this is great. So now what's West's hand? I mean, it feels almost like West has to have the ace-king of spades at this point. They should have led one, but, you know, we'll get back to that. I guess West could have, like, ace-queen of hearts, ace-jack of spades is possible. Or ace of spades, jack of clubs, that would be 11. We've seen them open 10 counts before. I just don't think I can actually afford to ruff this trick. I'm going to have to pitch. West is going to score a ruff with a small trump, and they're still going to have 2 more trumps as well as a spade trick. Okay. Let's suppose I ruff with the middle heart, and East does have singleton 10. Is this useful to me somehow? I ruff. Let's suppose West over ruffs and goes ace of hearts heart. So I'm in. I can pitch. Well, actually that defense is no good, right? I could then pull the last trump end again dummy and run diamonds and clubs to pitch all my spades. So I guess if I ruff with the middle heart spot and East has singleton 10, West will not over ruff. I duck a spade. I don't know, this is a very specific example, right? Or it's only in the one case that East has singleton 10 of hearts, which feels pretty unlikely to me. And if West has the 10 of hearts, I mean, at least ruffing is going to force West to ruff, so they'll be down to the same trump length as dummy. All right, let's try it. Now comes the jack of clubs. Hopefully the ace holds. So East does have the singleton heart. I think we just pull East trump right now. What? West opened a club! No! Oh god. This couldn't have gone worse. All right. Cool, yep. The king of hearts just took the trick, and now dummy is going to be stranded. That's sweet. Wait, what heart spot did West play? The 6. No! No! West is going to throw me in with the 3 of hearts. Like, look at how clever West is being here. The 3 of hearts is outstanding, but rather than playing the 3 on this trick, where my 4 would be the lowest heart spot, they've preserved the 3. I'm gonna get thrown in with the 3 of hearts later. No way! That's not cool. Alright, let's lead a spade. Clever West flies up with the ace. Is now gonna pull trumps. I'm gonna unblock. Am I gonna unblock? Probably. Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. West's last heart is the 3, so it doesn't matter what I do. I could have unblocked. Yeah, there's the 3 of hearts. Clever. And now I have no way to get back to dummy. So we exit a low spade. Score our queen. That could have gone better. That definitely could have gone better. How were we not doubled? Okay, yeah, first question. How are we not doubled? And second question, should I have done better on this hand? Like, if I knew that this was the layout, I could, of course, fly ace of clubs at trick 1, pitch a diamond loser on the king of clubs, lead a spade, prepare the cross ruff. But that doesn't seem like a very likely layout of the cards. Little did I know. All right, board 12. West opens 2 diamonds. Partner doubles. We bid 2 hearts. Is interesting. It's probably the best we can do on values. I would consider passing. You know, with us being kind of a maximum for 2 hearts, it's unlikely partner raises, so we probably don't get to game. And in that case, maybe our best bet is to try and take 7 tricks on defense against 2 diamonds. Not a crazy thought. The ace 10 8 fourth of diamonds might be 2 trump tricks. We might get ruffs and spades. Obviously aces are good cards on defense. I'd be very tempted to pass the double. How would we have done? Not sure. 1 2 3 4 5 tricks maybe. Like, at the very least, it looks like we could get a spade ruff, maybe a club cashes, or sorry, maybe a second diamond scores a trick, depending on how many entries East has. Yeah, maybe passing the double's a little too thin. I mean, 2 hearts is not a good spot either on this hand. Especially on this trump lead from West, how devious. I guess let's win the ace. We can definitely strip East diamonds by roughing a second diamond and dummy. Diamonds are 6-2 on the auction. So I think our plan is probably going to be to knock out the club ace. I mean, maybe East has ace doubleton of clubs. We could get very lucky here. The problem I see is that with West not having led diamonds, I think West would have with king, queen, jack. West probably has one of the spade honors. So even if I strip East diamonds, West might be able to get in with a second spade and play a bunch of diamond winners. All right, let's see what happens in clubs. Good defense. They duck the first round of clubs. So, we have a couple options. We could just try and get out for as few down as possible, which I think looks like ace of diamonds, diamond ruff, king of hearts, queen of clubs. And then if, I mean, we're going to score a second club trick, so eventually we'll get the two tricks we have. The ace of diamonds, the diamond ruff is 4, the king of hearts is 5, the ace of spades is 6, and we'll score either a long trump if they don't pull it, or we'll score a third club, which they might be forced to duck to cut communications. That seems reasonable to me. I don't really see the alternative. I mean, I could try ducking a spade, I guess. I was really hoping they might just take the club ace on this trick. But I could try ducking a spade to set up a spade ruff in my hand. Not a crazy idea either. I mean, if they get a club ruff, so be it, right? It seems like I might be exchanging a club trick for a spade ruff, which is probably an okay trade. I mean, maybe in some rare circumstance, we actually get both a spade ruff and a club trick. All right, let's give it a try. We'll duck a spade. Ooh, East does have the king, queen of spades, which is exciting. Oh, and hearts are 5-1. Okay. This is unexpected. I mean, mostly because stop leading singleton trumps or trump shortness. Kind of weird. But at least we can cross-ruff a handful of tricks at this point. So we ruff a diamond, we can now ruff a spade, king of spades falls. It's starting to sound like West is the one with the club ace. I guess there's not much I can do about that now. That's fine. West gets to cash some diamonds. And East has the last two trumps. Or this. Down 1. Probably about the best we could do. Alright, how did we do today? I'm not sure. We made a couple of unmakeable contracts, I think. At least one. Board 10. But the rest of this, no clue. We're 55. 3 hearts down 4 was just like a 0. I don't even know what I did wrong on this hand. Like, I just played for reasonable splits, and suddenly West had a 5-card trump suit. Okay. I mean, yes, I could do better against this double dummy layout, but man, that feels like an unfair 0 to give me. Rest of the set was okay. Board 6 is a little weird. This was the one where we kind of fooled around, but I don't think that means other people guessed the diamonds. I imagine what that means is that the robots just played the queen of diamonds on the second round of the suit. If you just pull trumps immediately, sometimes the robots will be like, oh, it doesn't matter, I'll just throw my queen away under the ace-king. They'll always take the finesse. So that seems more likely than half of the field guessing to take the diamond finesse in the correct direction. That would be very strange. Board 3 was also a pretty bad result. 3 hearts making 4. Huh? Oh, this is the one I didn't play a diamond to the queen, but I think you get in a lot of trouble if that's a singleton trump lead. You play a diamond, I mean, especially if a diamond to the queen loses, then you're in a lot of trouble. Oh well, I like my line on that one. We didn't lose too many match points for it. A couple of other good boards. 2 spades down 2 on board 7 was our next best result. I'm a little surprised by that. I don't feel like there was a whole lot to the play, but we did escape for kind of the minimum penalty, which is good.